Welcome to Olympus. My name is Ryan. Today we're going to be going through Adventure 5, The Siege of Strongford. So just in case you don't know, Olympus actually has adventure maps. All you have to do is go to the Hero Wars-Olympus.com page, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see here there are adventure maps. If you click on that, we're going to go ahead and scroll to the Adventure 5 map right here, Twilight Path. And I just want to point out to your attention that it very clearly demonstrates the three different paths that it believes that you should be taking for maximum effectiveness. Now on this particular map, looks like there are going to be 10 moves for each player, and there are going to be three distinct paths: green, orange, and blue. Now what you should be taking first really depends on if you're the first person to join the adventure, second, or third. Usually it is advisable for the first or second to take the left path or the right path, and then the person who is last take the middle path. That way, it also allows you a little bit more flexibility when going through. Let's say there is a miss on 9, for example. It will allow your team the flexibility to figure out exactly how you can take that one out so that you can get to the final boss and win. So check that out whenever you can. And let's go ahead and show an example right here of Adventure 5, The Siege of Strongford. As I mentioned in previous videos, you should always be looking at the current buffs that are given today. For this one, it's the same as we had in Adventure 4, actually. The increased physical and magic attack for support heroes by 100%, increased physical attack for warriors by 75%, and increases pet energy by 100. Now these are actually going to be slightly better rewards than Adventure number 4. You can see where it maxed out at 149 pet potions, 60 and 5. It has 229 at 72 and 6, as well as some of the other uncommon gems that you are not going to get here. These will be the kind of primary Duskstone and Dawnstone, and then we'll have the Moonstone, the Nightstone, and the Sunstone here. So starting an adventure, as always, as I talked about last time, you have the ability to invite players right here. Figure out who else you want to join with. And since I am just starting, I am going to go ahead and take the right path this time. As I mentioned, there are 10 moves, but we're going to take the right path and see how we do. Now, it is important before you start to look at the different nodes to ensure that you are not going to be fighting something that has a potential of giving you trouble. And what I mean by that is, as we keep on going along in adventures, there are going to be some specific nodes that have additional bonuses for the opposing team. So just make sure you're taking note of that when you decide which path to go. What you really don't want is to go into a path that you realize you can't move forward with, and now the rest of your team is going to try to have to bail you out to get as many rewards as possible. There's going to be a couple of different times you can grab buffs. This is good to know just because as the different rewards come out for the season tickets, sometimes you have to get the buff a certain amount of times. So knowing how many buffs are in levels is helpful. In this case, we had number 10, there's number 13, and down here, there's a number 16 node. So those are the 3 times that you would be able to grab buffs here. Now, according to the map, we should be going down, and because I'm a little bit too strong for this, which is fine, I was able to take down a area that was actually covered by one of these towers. Generally, if you're lower level, I wouldn't advise you to do that because it is going to be harder for you to take those down than if you're a max level or have a max hero like I do, in this case, Dante. So make sure that you're also stopping whenever you need to. Don't take the unnecessary risks. Just invite a player, wait for them to come back into the game, and then from there, you'll be able to take down a lot more enemies. Now you can notice for this one, it actually has a lot of debuffs. I think there are 3 around the sides for the boss, but this is the path that will knock all of those out. And now that is the last one, so this boss is now able to be attacked without having any additional buffs than they're already going to have. And you might be able to tell right now, but this boss is actually what they call a corrupted Galahad. It's kind of funny because he looks like kind of evil, and he kind of looks like an orc a little bit, but he is going to have Galahad's abilities. So you can expect a lot of healing from him, from his vampirism-related ability. He also has additional boss boosts here, so just take note of that. If you're able to beat Galahad pretty easily, then this boss shouldn't have that much trouble as long as your team is leveled up enough. So let's go ahead, just put this on auto and see how hard he is. You can kind of tell he does look like Galahad here, except a little bit more orcish in the face, but he has the Galahad big sword, right? So he's ready to go. And Dante is able to do quite a bit of damage right there. And here's where Galahad's big ability comes into play, right? That we've noticed. And another ability, and he's going to be charging forward at different parts of the fight as well. Just all of Galahad's main abilities. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and skip this battle. And you can see that I am out of moves, and that it's an official win here. So I am able to get the last chest. Now I will need some partner to come in later on to finish off these other nodes so that we can get the main reward. But I've helped my team out enough to beat the final boss and move forward. Thanks for watching.